Hello, everyone. Time to talk day. Time to be seen day. It is super windy outside today, and I just don't feel like being out in that and trying to talk over the wind. So I'm in my bed. I'm comfy in my bed. And, so I also didn't feel like talking about my seizures today, so I actually feel like talking about how I dealt with, well, like, how I did my shadow work. Um, so it started a couple years ago. I think it was like December of 2023. Yeah. I started in like Christmas time. I was visiting family and I was like, well, better start meditating. I was just like, spur of the moment, gotta start sometime. And, um, I just started meditating every day. Of course, I got high. It helped a lot. And what what emotion came up, I just felt fully and let it come up, and I let myself feel it. And like, it took some time to get used to doing that. I had some stops and starts, it was because for a long time I stopped myself from feeling anything except anger. Because when I was a kid, my sister would make fun of me for any emotion, and the like only one I allowed myself to have was anger. And so yeah, I meditated every day. I think except for like 2 days, and I was traveling, so I couldn't really focus on it those days. And I meditated every day for like 3 months, and it was like an hour or something. And oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I worked through in that amount of time. I really just forced myself to sit there and feel it. And to me, shadow work is facing the darkness within yourself, what you pretty much what is unseen. And I just felt it. I moved through it. I sat with my feelings until they were released, and it was so freeing. It was amazing. And it took like I'm no, I wouldn't say I'm still like kind of. Ever since then I'd been integrating like all just so much work that I did in 3 months. I can't believe it was only 3 months. Yeah, cuz I ended in like end of March, beginning of April of 2024, and it was quite the journey. And so yeah, like if y'all have questions about shadow work, I know what I'm doing. um yeah, now I'm just at the point where I've integrated, and now I am allowing all that energy and momentum build, and it's starting to show up in my life. Like um I finally got my own room. And for anyone who really knows me, knows that like I've only had my own room like twice before in my life. Once in high school, I had my own room for 3 months. That's it. My own room for 3 months. And then when I was like in my early 20s, I stayed with my dad for a while because my parents are divorced since I was a kid. And I stayed with them for like a year, and I had my own room then. And that was nice. But most of the time, I'm either sharing with someone or I just stayed in the living room. Most of the time was the living room. And so I got my own room in like beginning of December of last year. And it's been amazing. Oh my gosh. Having my own room, so good. I have this like big window that I love to look out of. Like, yeah. I just love this window. I don't know if it showed you anything. The screen was black. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you saw my window. Anyway. But yeah, like if anybody has questions about shadow work, I could help you with that. Pretty good at that. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. So that's the video for today, I suppose. Um just good luck out there, guys, with the shadow work and facing yourself if that's what you're wanting to do. Like, I didn't subscribe to any program. Like, I didn't have the money to. So I just I went outside and meditated and sat with myself, and that that's it. You don't need anything fancy to do it. You just need to do it. Okay. If you're seeing this, this is your calling to do that. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Good luck out there with that. See you next time.